Just wanted to shift little gears to, we are hearing a lot about CCPA, right? In terms of the data compliance, how can an organization prepare for it, number one? If they were to create a playbook, right? Meena, in your mind, what would be the main components of the playbook?
CCPA by itself is a regulation that California is enforcing. But in order for a data organization to address CCPA regulatory needs, what are some of the things that a data organization can do? Three things comes to my mind. One is having a customer 360. The reason for having a customer 360 is you're going to be able to identify your customers, specifically California customers. So you would need to have a consolidated view of all your customers. Otherwise, it's a challenge to go to multiple silos and repositories to get the data, and you're spending time in navigating through multiple repositories to identify where the customer information resides. So investing in a customer 360 solution is very essential. It's not just for this purpose, but an organization can make use of customer 360 for a variety of other purposes. But enabling a foundational customer 360 is very crucial. The second thing I would say is having a good data management solution, investing in data governance, having a good lineage solution, and being able to capture all the metadata and having a good data cataloging mechanism, having a data quality solution in place to capture the data that's very accurate and fix any issues with the data. These are some foundational aspects. Apart from that, I would also say investing in data access management and maintaining policies around who has access to what data, and having role-based access management is also vital, and a foundational capability that a data organization can invest to address CCPA.
Great. So how do you as an organization adopt open source technologies? If you can kind of shed some light on it, that'll be great.
Open source forum, there's a lot of non-profit organizations who are promoting the adoption of open source technologies, Apache Foundation, Cloud Native Foundation. So there's many organizations that's supporting a community to go in, collaborate, work together, and come up with innovative ideas and build open source framework. So when it comes to adopting the open source technologies, two things that comes to my mind is data security, or the security aspects of the technology. And the second thing is support model for adopting the open source technology within any organization. So security and support model, if you could figure out how are you going to manage those two aspects, then the adoption becomes successful. There are variety of open source technologies that's highly secure, and any organization can benefit out of open source technology choices readily available. I think open source has given us a lot. We can talk about Hadoop, Spark, Presto. There's so many in the data space that are open source based frameworks and technologies that an organization can make use of. Once you figure out which technology you're going to utilize, you can also bring in the same concept of open sourcing into your organization. It's called inner sourcing, meaning you collaborate as you would collaborate within an open source forum and build reusable components that could be used broadly across your enterprise. So it's not just open sourcing, it's also inner sourcing that you could apply. And in a way, you're adopting open source technology and also you're building reusable components in a fashion that an open source forum would collaborate. And you can broadly accelerate your delivery by building reusable components.
Hey, Meena, just as a closing comment, it would be great if you can, give some advice to women to, what are the things they should keep in mind in pursuing a career path in architecture. That'll be great.
The role of an architect involves influencing others and also selling and also collaborating and making sure you bring others on the same page with regards to your ideas or solution that you offer. Women are underrepresented in the architecture space. There's not a lot of women in architecture. I would encourage women to pursue a career in architecture. And also, my recommendation for women would be to invest time in honing some of the skills, make sure that they are able to sell the solution that they are designing. Also, work collaboratively with various stakeholders, and also focus on negotiation skills, and also, more importantly, speak up more, and more importantly, do not give up. So those are some of the vital skills for a woman to be successful in an architect role.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, Meena. Please visit us at cdomagazine.tech for additional interviews. Thank you.
Thank you, Nagendra. It was a pleasure talking to you.